The invasion of Earth began on a Tuesday. The Vreth High Command had planned it for 11 years. Orbital bombardment first, ground troops second. Occupation third, clean, simple, 11. Years of preparation for what they estimated would be a 6-week campaign week. One went according to plan. Week 2 did not. The Vreth General. Ozcan filed his first confused report on day 9. The humans had not retreated. They had not surrendered. They had not even fully organized. And yet somehow, the advance had stalled. His troops were taking fire from directions that made no tactical sense. Supply lines were being hit by enemies that disappeared before they could be engaged. His communications were being jammed by technology his analysts had not even identified yet. He requested reinforcements. He did not mention in the report what his forward scouts had told him. He did not mention the part about the old man. The scouts had found him sitting on the steps of a destroyed building in what human maps called Sector 7. He was perhaps 70 years old. He had a rifle across his knees and a thermos of something hot. Around him, in a rough perimeter, 14 humans of various ages were dug in and waiting. The scouts had offered him the standard surrender terms. The old man had listened to the full translation. Then he had looked at the scouts with the patient expression of someone who had heard a joke they didn't find funny. "Son," he said, "my grandfather fought in one war. My father fought in another. I fought in 2. He picked up his rifle. "We've been doing this for 100,000 years. "You've been doing it for what, 300? He let that sit for a moment. "Go home," he said. They did not go home, but something shifted in Ozcan's reports after that. The language changed. The certainty drained out slowly, like heat from a cooling engine. By week 4, he had stopped using the word campaign and started using the word situation. By week 6, he had stopped filing reports entirely and requested a direct line to High Command. The conversation lasted 4 minutes. When it ended, the Vreth fleet began its withdrawal from Earth orbit. The official Vreth record of the invasion, declassified 40 years later, described the enemy as a species with no apparent ceiling on adaptation, no biological limit on stubbornness, and no cultural framework for the concept of an unwinnable situation. The final line of the report read, "We were warned they were dangerous. We were not warned they were this."